Hello everyone, welcome back to Nails Before Films. Today we'll be looking at Orphan, a movie that came out in 2009. It's not particularly linked to my last video, My Bloody Valentine, but Esther is also pretty popular in the horror fandom on Pixiv, so I guess it's sort of related. Well, not really, but whatever. I do what I want. Anyway, please watch the movie first before watching this video. It has an interesting twist near the end, so it's best to experience it without any spoilers. Come back once you watch the movie or proceed if you've already done so. Anyway, Orphan tells the story of a married couple, Kate and John, who adopt a little girl, Esther, after the stillbirth of their third child. Esther seems normal at first, even getting along with Kate and John's youngest daughter, Max. However, after a while, Esther started behaving strangely, often unlike a child, especially in front of Kate. Esther kills a sister from the orphanage who warned Kate and John about her and tries to kill their son Daniel when he finds out about the murder. Esther frames Kate as being abusive towards her, which leads to her being restrained at the hospital. She then tries to seduce John, who of course rejects her. At the hospital, Kate discovers that Esther is actually an Estonian woman who is 33 years old. She has a rare disease that causes her to look like a child, and she poses as a little girl most of her life. She killed the last family that adopted her after being rejected by the husband. Kate rushes home, but John has already been stabbed to death by Esther. Kate finds Max, the two escape, and Kate kills Esther after their fight. Now for my review of the movie. I think it's a good horror film. It definitely has a very unique idea. When I first watched the movie, I already knew Esther wasn't really a little girl, but I thought she was possessed or something. I was so surprised when it was revealed that she was just old. I love that twist, and Esther is just a great horror villain. Isabelle Fuhrman, who played Esther, was absolutely amazing. She was only 12 at the time, but she was perfect in the role. She was subtly creepy, and you could tell something was wrong, but it wasn't obvious. Fuhrman's performance is really what made this movie. If her acting was lackluster or mediocre, Orphan would be a subpar movie. There's just something impressive about a child acting as an adult acting as a child. It's on a whole other level. I also like how the movie incorporates serious themes into the story organically. There is the tragedy of a stillbirth, alcoholism, infidelity, negligence, parenting issues, and much more. It's smart of the movie to let Esther use these calamities to manipulate the family. So despite having so many things thrown into it, the movie is pretty coherent. The actors definitely helped. Everyone performed exceptionally in this movie. I really like Max too. She's just so adorable, and I'm happy she isn't fully manipulated by Esther. Although she covers for her at the playground and helps her cover up Sister Abigail's murder, she saves her brother and helps Kate defeat Esther in the end. Oh, and Esther's transformation at the end is incredible too. I love how they managed to make her look like an adult with practical effect. It's amazing how she seems years older despite still being the same size. There aren't many kills in this movie, but I think that's fine. Most characters are kids, and I don't really want to see kids die. The film focuses on the plot, and the kills only happen when they're necessary. After all, Esther's main goal isn't to kill people, so it makes sense she doesn't kill that many. I have two major complaints about this film. First of all, it's kind of slow at times. While I like the part where Esther stalks the bully at the playground, I think it's an interesting setting. That scene goes on for way too long. Also, I can't help but laugh when Esther karate kicks the kid off the slide. It's just so goofy. Also for the story, while I love Esther and the big reveal at the end, I can't help but kind of roll my eyes. I mean, come on. While I don't want to admit it, there are tons of people in real life who would be interested in the legal loli. Why are you so fixated on married men who see you as their child? Do you really think they're gonna go, okay, and have sex with you after you get rid of the mom? It's just stupid. I know that she's mentally ill and probably isn't capable of thinking straight, but it's just kind of silly. If you just want to be romantically involved with someone, there are many other options. Why insist on being a child and seducing someone who's supposed to be your dad? It's just dumb and uncomfortable. If you just accept that you're a kid, you're not a kid, you're an adult, and find someone who's okay with that, you could have had a happy life. Posing as a kid and getting adopted is just unnecessary if all you want is a love interest. I haven't watched the prequel Orphan, The First Kill, that came out last year yet. I know that they actually brought back Isabel Furman to play Esther again and didn't use CGI to de-age her, which would be really impressive if done well. I just haven't found the time to watch it yet, and honestly, I'm not that motivated to. As much as I like Esther and think of her as a memorable horror villain, I'm not dying to see more of her. The 2009 movie is enough in my opinion, so I can't really bring myself to watch the prequel, especially when there are so many classic horror films I haven't watched yet. But it's on my list. I'll definitely watch it one day. Anyway, that's my review of Orphan. I think it's a memorable horror film worth watching. Hope you guys like my Esther nail. As always, like, subscribe, comment, share, do what you want. Keep nailing it and be as unimaginably cute as Max, people.